Now we shall discuss about the nature of relationship between two closely associated living organisms. Actually, this is called symbiosis. There are three types of symbiosis. One, mutualism. Two, commensalism. And three, parasitism. Here you have some slides. Watch these slides carefully. Nature of the relationship of one living organism with another. Symbiosis. What is symbiosis? Symbiosis is an association or physical attachment of two different organisms, that is, two species, where both are benefited or one is benefited or one is harmed. Each organism in symbiosis is called symbiont. There are three types of symbiosis. They are mutualism, commensalism, and parasitism. Mutualism. What is mutualism? In this relationship, both organisms are benefited. Example, association between Azolla and Anabina. What is commensalism? In this type of relationship, one organism is benefited while other organism is not affected. Example, association between orchid and branches of other trees. What is parasitism? In this type of relationship, one organism is benefited while other organism, that is host, is harmed. Example, association between lice and man. In this type of association, one symbiont, that is lice, is benefited, but it has harmful effect on other symbiont, that is man, that is host of lice. Do you follow? Here, in case of example of orchid on branches of other trees, here orchid gets benefit from host plant, that is from other tree, but host plant, that is other tree, is not benefited or harmed. So this is a typical example of commensalism. Do you follow? Examples of symbiosis. 1. Azolla Anabina association. Azolla is a type of floating aquatic plant, that is a type of fern. The leaves of Azolla contain a type of cyanobacteria called Anabina. Anabina are capable of fixing nitrogen direct from air. Azolla plant use this nitrogen to produce protein in their body and in turn allow Anabina to live on their leaves. Azolla is used as good biofertilizer by the farmers. Here, both are benefited. You have image 1 association between Azolla and Anabina. Azolla is considered as good biofertilizer because Azolla contains a good amount of nitrogen which is fixed by its partner Anabina. 2. Cattle egret and cow association. Cattle egrets follow the grazing cows. Movement of cows steer off on grass. As a result, insects fly out of the grass and cattle egrets feed on those insects. The cattle egrets also remove parasitic ticks from the body of the cows and feed on. So, here both organisms are benefited from each other. Image 2, cattle egret and cow association. This is an example of mutualism, a type of symbiosis. Here, both symbionts get benefit from each other through this type of relationship. Three, ants aphids association. The aphids are insects. They suck sap from trunks of tree. Fecal matter of aphids is highly sugar rich. This fecal matter is called honeydew. Ants eat this sugar rich honeydew excreted by aphids. Ants in turn provide them protection from predators, and as aphids are unable to move, ants also carry them from one tree to another tree for food. Image 3, ants and aphids association, an example of a type of mutualism. Here, both symbionts are benefited. Four, sea anemone clownfish association. Clownfishes live in close association with sea anemone. Clownfishes are bright orange color with white stripes, so they are called clownfish. Clownfish feeds on leftover food of sea anemone. Clownfish protects sea anemone from butterfly fish, predator of sea anemone. Fecal matter of clownfish also provides nutrients to sea anemone also. Bright color of clownfish attracts small fishes and sea anemone catch them. Image 4. Sea anemone and clownfish association, a type of mutualism. Here also both symbionts are benefited. Do you follow? Five. Sea anemone hermit crab association. Hermit crab uses empty shell of gastropod, a type of marine creature, and lives within the shell. Young hermit crab chooses young sea anemone and fix it on its back of the shell. Sea anemone protects the crab from predators by using their poisonous tentacles. Sea anemone feeds on leftover food of the hermit crab. Thus, both are benefited. Image 5. Sea anemone and hermit crab are type of mutualism. Here, both symbionts get benefit. Do you follow? Six. Rhinoceros common moina association. Common moinas ride on rhinoceros and feed on external parasites like mites and ticks from their hide, and thus rhinoceros get relief, and moinas also collect their food. Thus, both are benefited from each other through this type of association. So, these are the examples of symbiotic relationship or examples of mutualism, a type of symbiotic relationship. Image 6. Rhinoceros and common moina association. Example of mutualism, a type of symbiosis. Here also both symbionts get benefit from each other through this type of association. Do you follow? Thank you for watching this video.